Yeah, we reached out to current Sheriff John Staley for comment, and, well, we just didn't hear back. Guess he didn't have anything to say. Kaylee, I'm going to go to you first on this. I look at this, and all we know is what's been put out there. There's obviously going to be more to the story. But if what this guy says is true, which is that he found his 13-year-old daughter with this man who was suspected to have done so many other things, to include his acts against his daughter, he says it was self-defense that he shot the man to get his daughter back. And honestly, Joey Jones, the father Joey Jones, I mean, I feel like he did society a favor.
Yeah, as a new mom myself, I can't imagine what I would do in this situation if anyone came in and hurt my son in that way. As you mentioned, the man who was shot had a long history of criminal conduct, particularly in regards to this little girl. Apparently, he had a no contact order with her that he very clearly violated. And I think that the reason why this man is now appealing to so many voters in the race for sheriff is because he's pointing out the failure of the court system and of the criminal system to protect victims. This is a man who was arrested on charges of stalking a child and sexual assault, the suspected rapist was, and he was released after posting a $50,000 bond. And then he went on to go off with this man's daughter. Why was this man released in the first place? Why was he allowed to post a bond? We see so many incidents across America in which criminals are being let out on outrageously low bonds to then go on and commit additional offenses. And this is why you have so many people upset with the state of the criminal justice system. They feel like they're being let down by it. And this is why his campaign is gaining traction.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to just add a little bit more detail about all the charges that the man that was shot and killed, what he was facing, because it really is egregious. 43 counts that included sexual assault of a minor, internet stalking of a child, possession of child pornography, some or all of which related to the man who's running for sheriff's daughter. So there's clearly an established history. I have a lot of questions about what happened the night of this event, and there's some reporting that suggests that they had some type of altercation and that the man that was shot lunged at this man who's now running for sheriff. But you're right, Kaylee. I think that this really is illustrating that he's striking on a nerve here, that it's not actually about what maybe happened here, but it's whether or not you can trust your local law enforcement, your judges to keep the bad guys away from young victims. The victim in this case being this 13 or 14-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. How could she possibly have been back in this man's presence?
Yeah, Doc?
I'm getting emotional just thinking about this. Making America great again has a lot to do with coming back to family. And Kaylee's point, you know, look, we're all welcome to parentdom. We're all parents. If I saw someone with my daughter and I couldn't get her back, and if it's because she's being restrained by some guy that's a sexual predator, a lot of ifs. This hasn't gone to trial yet. We all can relate to this guy, is all I would say. We can relate to this guy. We're not going to let somebody keep our daughter prisoner. Nobody out there would do that, and I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know if this guy was, it sounds, just reading the description, it sounds like the young girl, the 13, 14-year-old girl, was carrying on a relationship with him, contacting with him. If a man continues to attempt to have a sexual relationship with my daughter, and the only way I can protect her is to take him out, I'm doing that 10 times out of 10.
Absolutely.
Twice on Sunday.
And it's called statutory rape no matter what, by the way.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, and the father has described his campaign for sheriff as ultimately a part of his campaign for justice. Yeah. And I think that's such an important point, because when you feel like the criminal justice system has failed you, that is what encourages actions that amount to vigilantism, to be completely honest. But you know what? People are going to start looking to that for justice if the system continues to fail them.
Lydia, last word.
I think Kaylee's exactly right. People don't want to feel like they have to live in a community where it is every man for himself. You want to be in a civilized society where you can rely on law and order, and that's what this man sounds like he's standing up for. Yeah,
you'd think it's small town in Arkansas. You'd think it'd be very pro-Second Amendment, very pro-protect yourself. There may be more here that we don't know. We didn't get a response back from the sheriff, so we only can speculate.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.